Alrighty, everybody, welcome in. This is Sean the Main, and today we're reading through Hosea chapters 3 and 4. So, very short one. So, let's just get into it. Hosea's reconciliation with his wife. Chapter 3. The Lord said to me, "Go show love to your wife again. Though she is loved by another man, and she is an adulteress, love her as the Lord loves the Israelites. Though they turn to other gods and love the sacred risen cakes. So I bought her for 15 shekels of silver and about a homer and a leketh of barley. Then I told her, you are to live with me many days. You must not be a prostitute or be intimate with any men. I will behave the way I will behave the same way toward you. For the Israelites will live many days without king or prince, without sacrifice or sacred stone, without ephod or household gods. Afterward the Israelites will return and seek the Lord their God and David their king. They will come trembling to the Lord and to his blessings in the last days." So, basically, Hosea told his wife that she needed to obey the commands of the Lord and pretty much not prostitute herself out anymore and not do all the stuff she was doing because that's going to show respect. And this goes back to man and wife. Man and wife show respect to each other the same way. So that's what this is getting at with this. So, all right. So, next one. The charge against Israel. Chapter 4. Hear the word of the Lord, you Israelites, because the Lord has charge to bring against you who live in the land. There is no fulfillment, no love, no acknowledgement of God in the land. They are only cursing, lying, and murdering, murder, stealing, and adultery. They break all bounds. The bloodshed flows. Bloodshed. Because of this, the land dries up, and all who live in it waste away. The beasts of the field, the birds in the sky, and the fish in the sea are swept away. But let no one bring a charge, let no one accuse another, for your people are like those who bring charges against a priest. You stumble day and night, and the prophets stumble with you. So I will destroy your mother. My people are destroyed from the lack of knowledge, because you have rejected knowledge. I also reject you as my priest, because you have ignored the law of your God. I also will ignore your children. The more the priests there were, the more they sinned against me. They exchanged the glorious God for something disgraceful. They feed on the sins of my people, and relish their wickedness. And it will be like the people, like priests, I will punish both of them and their ways, and repay them for their deeds. They will eat, but not have enough. They will engage in prostitution, but not flourish, because they have deserted the Lord, to give themselves to prostitution, old wine and new wine. Take away their understanding. My people consult a wooden idol, and a diviner rod speaks to them. A spirit of prostitution leads them astray. They are unfaithful to their God. They sacrifice on their mountaintops and burnt offerings on the hills, under oak, poplar, and Tabernath, where the shade is pleasant. Therefore your daughters turn to prostitution, and your daughters-in-law to adultery. I will not punish your daughters when they turn to prostitution, nor your daughter-in-laws when they commit adultery, because the men themselves concert with harlots, and sacrifice to shrine prostitute. A people without understanding will come to ruin. Then you, though you, Israel, commit adultery, do not let Judah become guilty. Do not go to Galilee. Do not go up to Beth Evan, and do not swear. As surely as the Lord lives, the Israelites are stubborn, like a stubborn heifer. How then can the Lord pasture them like lambs in meadows? Ephraim is joined to idols. Leave him alone. Even when the drinks are gone, they continue their prostitution. Their ruler dearly loves shameful ways. A whirlwind will sweep them away, and their sacrifices will bring them shame. So as you can see there, in that chapter, that was talking about how like prostitution is so bad he wasn't even gonna punish the daughters because that's all that city knew, and that's why God's like, I'm just not gonna punish them, and things like that. So this is an example of like when something is so bad, and it's so bad to the point where like certain people can do wrong, and they don't it's not considered a sin. Now, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but that's just what happened with that whole entire city. The whole entire land was like that. And again, God's metaphoring towards like certain nations, not just people, not people, but certain nations, and that's why when we hear names like Babylon, again, it's a certain portion of land, a certain portion, a certain nation. So just think about it that way. But yeah, that's it for the day. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing you next time. God bless.